Hey folks, I'm Anthony with Just Another Guy Adventures, and today we're going to see if we can stabilize some heavy for cow bullets in the old 270 WBY Magnum. All right guys, we're doing the ultimate heavy for cow bullet test here today. We got the old WBY Mark 5 270 WBY Mag out here, and we got a heck of a bunch of bullets to test. We have on this side 4 different hammer bullets to test. I believe a 148, a 151, a 160, and a 162. And we got the Barnes LRX 155, the Sierra 175s, and the Berger 170s. Now, today's really just a test to see if we can get stability out of these bullets and not so much accuracy, so we're going to see what we can do. All right, guys, the reason we're testing this is most of these bullets say that they require a 1 in 8 to a 1 in 9 twist. So we're going to see if we can't get them to work out in this rifle. We're going to start with the 148 grain Hammer Hunters. Here we go. We got 3,023. You know what, guys? I forgot to turn the camera on down there, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. All right, guys, sorry about that. Here we go. Looks like that first one was all right. We're gonna finish this group. Looks like it's right on top of the other 3,042. Case looks good. We got 3,030. All right, guys, we're on to the 151 grain Hammer Tipped Hunters. As you can see there, see if we can get these to stabilize. $29.92. Well, guys, sorry about that. The camera died, or my alarm on my phone went off and shut the camera off on my phone, but not too bad. Looks like they stabilized just fine to me. Not the greatest group, but so far we're 2 for 2 on stabilization. Well, guys, now we're on to the 160 grain Hammer Hunter tipped, and we'll see if these stabilize. Now I think we're starting to get into that realm of questionable stability, but we'll find out. Yeah, I think we lost stability. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot what the first one must have been 29, oh sorry, 29.29. This one was 29.08. Our primer looks fine, but our group is definitely starting to open up. Yeah, it looks like we've got some ragged bullet holes. Not bad on speed though, 29.28 again. Primers look fine, but not stabilized, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, guys. No stability on the 160 grain tipped Hunters, unfortunately. As you can see right up here, those are some pretty ragged bullet marks. Those ones down here, good bullet marks. Over here, good bullet marks, ragged. So hopefully this isn't the conclusion of the rest of our test, but I guess we'll find out. All right, guys, I think we're going to skip the 162 hammers for right now, just because the other hammers did not go very well. So we're going to switch to the Barnes 155 grain LRX and see if we can't get these to stabilize. Now it's starting to get a little interesting too. My powder charges are a little iffy. $29.34. Ooh, $29.15. And it looks like we're gonna get a half decent group. 29.35. We might have just found our bullet for this rifle. Average 29.28. Well, guys, a good group, but it does not look like our bullet's stabilized. How? How do you get a group like that with bullets tumbling? Check this out. Not a single straight hole. Straight hole, ragged hole. So, I got super excited for nothing. All right, guys, I'm not trying to rush this, but it's taking forever for our barrels to cool. I've got a couple more I'd really like to get on paper and maybe at least just get a starting base. That last group had me a little curious, but we're gonna shoot the 170 burgers now because they say they're only a 1 in 9. I'd like to see those, and we'll see how they do. Gonna have to single feed these. I think they're a little long. .2800 feet per second. Everything looks good. It's not very fast though. I think we could get more speed out of it. We're getting a half decent group again. Let's just have to see. Hopefully these ones are flying true. Pretty good so far. 2803 and 2790, or excuse me, 2807 and 2799. Well, she opened up a little bit at the end, 2788. We'll go have a look at her. Brass looks great, and then we'll go from there. Well, guys, that's a little bit better. We got those Burger 170s to fly true, it looks like. Check those out. Pretty good, not a great group, but hey, not sure on the speed where it falls, but definitely better than those ugly suckers. So got that on there, and I think we're gonna try one more. All right, guys, I think this is our final group of the night. I don't know if we're gonna get to these other ones. We've got 175 grain Sierra. Couldn't find any load data for this, so I'm not 100% sure how this is gonna go. And so far we've seen pretty slow, so we won't count this down and out, but we'll see if they stabilize. Hopefully I don't shoot my camera. 2834. 2857. I'm having a hard time seeing where they're even at. I think we're getting a decent group actually. Hopefully not too decent that we can't see if they're flying or not. 2846. Well, guys, looks like we got some pretty good news on that last group. I'm definitely thinking we could pick up some speed, but looks like we got him to go pretty straight. This one, a little questionable. I think it's all right when I push it flat against the paper, but I was told that I might not be able to get those 175s to stabilize, and heck, I think we did it. All right, guys, apologize for the sound in advance. Just trying to button up this video on the road here. Pretty interesting, our results on how those 3 heavy coppers wouldn't stabilize, but we got those big heavy 170 and 175s to stabilize. So pretty interesting. Now, I'm not about ready to quit on those heavy coppers yet. I did notice that our speeds are pretty slow. It's pretty hard to find data for these heavier for cal bullets. So I think we're gonna go up from there, maybe see if we can't push them a little bit. I do like to know if they can stabilize on the low end just for the elevation drop if I ever take this rifle to Alaska or do something along those lines. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would, please like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it.